Hey everybody, Brennan here from Tribeca Color Salons, and we are here at Disco Dolls and the Uniform Project. I'm really excited because you are truly veterans of cocktails because you've been at every single show. And we had a skip, of course, last year. Thank you so much for coming back. And you were very unique in what your presentation is because Disco Dolls itself is vintage clothing, your designs, which are all originals, and also you're a hair salon too.
Yeah.
So you just show up. So that's great because we're working all day long and over 80 models.
Yeah, I
love
imagine.
that you guys just show up, boom, set up, and you always bring your A game. You've always had singers and dancers, performers, everything. Didn't you bring a bar once,
We did the decade show. Yes. We did. We were we wanted to be like a 1930s cabaret,
and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it. So once again, thank you so much for working with us on this. So of course, what we wanted to do was talk to you a little bit about what your ideas were for Cocktails Couture 2020. Yes. Remember, everybody, it's going to be on Sunday, February 20th. So make sure that you're there. It's President's Day weekend, so you have no excuses not to attend. So the theme is Celestial Liberation. What are you thinking about that? Did you like that?
I really like it. I was already in the realm of working on an elemental collection, and I love the tarot, and there's actually a tarot deck called Tarot of the Cat People, and it's all about these space people who have cats. And so what we're imagining is the people and the beings you would meet on this celestial liberation.
Fantastic.
So yeah.
You guys are the best. It's awesome. Great creativity.
Well, thanks for giving us great themes every year.
No, well, we try.
This awesome production. So yeah, we're happy to be a part of it.
Well, do you mind showing me, do you have sketches?
No.
You actually have physical stuff. You have a lot of stuff made, it seems like.
I do, yes. Yeah, because we do, as Brandon said, we run kind of a whole shop here. Yeah. So I gotta get it done in increments to make it happen. But yeah, I'm working on the Air collar right now, and we have a zero waste studio, so we create things we don't actually throw out our scraps, we save them and recycle them, and we actually have a textile recycling nonprofit called the Sew Society where we hope to offset even more of that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so in this I wanted to create, in the elements it's kind of nice to have a color palette that has parameters. So we're creating air, fire, earth, water, and space.
Very good. That's amazing. So what I'd like to do is take the camera around and take a look at some of your detailed stuff as you're talking about it too.
Okay, great. Cool. Absolutely. So this is our fire look. So this is all patchworked pieces of lame that were used for a past design. And this is going to be reversible. So it's even more. And then we have some recycled leather here, as well as some silk velvet.
Beautiful.
And then we're also going to be incorporating tie-dye pieces. So for example, this piece we created for Air, and we do low water immersion. And this is our signature fabric, our bamboo, that we create our whole uniform project out of. And so some of the dresses will be created out of this tie-dye for each element. And then this here is our earth goddess. And we're also going to be creating headpieces that's going to incorporate fabric recycling and scraps. This is actually scraps from my neighbor next door because he's also a fashion designer, and pieces from other custom work, alterations, things like that. So this is our inspiration board in our studio. I'm really visual. And so this is some of our Tarot of the Cat People cards that we're using as inspiration for this celestial liberation. It's nice when we've had such a tough year to think of something beyond us.
Because you always bring some sort of performance, right? Do you have anything special planned?
We do have something special planned. We're working with the Tampa celebrity, Jeremy Gloff.
Of course.
Yes.
Excellent.
He's
Love
wonderful.
Jeremy.
So, we're going to bring a show, as we always do, but I'm not going to give away too much.
That's fantastic. What are you hoping to convey, the message? I think you kind of touched on it a little bit about just being happy again or so. But what do you want to, explain to or show off to people with this collection?
I really, as a fashion designer, my point of view is clothes are not only our armor, but they really affect how we feel. And we've all been having all the feels. So I'm working on these ceremonial robes is kind of the vein of all of our silhouettes that we're creating, and something that will actually be universal size wise. And you can put this on and have a fire and, be at home or go out and show who you are. So I'm hoping that these pieces inspire people to creatively dress as well. Hi, Leigh Ann from Disco Dolls here, and we are going to be at Cocktails Couture on February 20th, President's Day weekend. So please join us. We're going to put on a big production along with all the wonderful talent. So be there Sunday, February 20th.